Colby Covington maintain status as one of the best welterweights in the world?
He is absolutely one of the best welterweights in the world. A lot of times people mistake the talk and the persona for Colby not being able to be a fighter. Colby Covington is a fantastic fighter, and he will get in your face from the moment they're official or the moment the referee says fight, and the pace, and the cardio, and the work rate that he will push on his opponents is enough to break guys. Guys that are traditionally known as phenomenal cardio fighters like Rafael dos Anjos melt under Colby Covington. He is a great fighter and a very, very hard worker.
Colby Covington, ready to add to his appreciable legacy here tonight. All right, so here he is, one of the best boxers on this UFC roster, and if this fight was to be contested under the Marquess of Queensberry rules, it would be no contest, but we got an MMA fight here.
We would be talking about a one-round fight, because there are no fighters in the UFC that can compete with this guy in that one form of combat. Such a great jab, the head movement. It's never on a line. He's constantly going left to right to left. It's like a triangle. He's moving. You can never see a stationary target in his approach. And what I truly love about him is his ability to really dig that left body shot to try and find the liver to end fights. We don't see knockouts like that very often. This man has done this a number of times in the UFC.
The sweet science. Some people think boxing is simple. It is anything but. This fighter has certainly mastered it. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Colby Chaos Covington. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready.
All right, so here we are from the world's most famous arena. It is, of course, Madison Square Garden. This is where the Thug Rose scene went down, DC.
This is where it happened, J.A. Lost for words, so I yelled the same thing over and over again. Pick Rose Namajunas, and you can hear me yell, Thug Rose, Thug Rose, Thug Rose. Beautiful jab there by Covington. Oh, nice combination, yeah.
Strike lands clean. Shot to the body, turned back by Covington.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
So more output, at least in the early going. Lands a right hand out of that exchange.
Oh, big punch lands.
Choi gets in the clinch. All right, good sign early for the boxer landing the uppercut. You can expect the wrestler to start to chain takedowns, but hard to get that done when you got that uppercut in your face.
Well, that wrestler better start to create some angles, because every time he comes close now, he will see something showing up the middle. It can be knees, but I think that uppercut that he just landed is much safer because it keeps you away. It keeps your hips back so the wrestler can't try to take you down.
Strike landed pretty cleanly there. Oh, doing a great job here defensively, and you've got to be of sound defensive mind to set up your counter shots. He is certainly feeling it in this round. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one.
Big shot to the head.
All right, so there's Colby Covington showing off those improved hands yet again.
Never looked better than the fight against Robbie Lawler. On that night in Newark, everything came together for Colby.
Choi's strike attempt there is blocked. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working. Ooh, big shot lands. He threw that one with all of his power.
Now a kick to the body.
Good shot, good shot.
2 minutes to go here in round one. So again, trying to bait his opponent in here, looking to set up yet another counter. Yes, that's exactly what he's doing. He wants and needs his opponent to strike first. Not always easy being a counter striker. The crowd can get on you a little bit, but he has not deviated from the game plan here tonight. Lands a big elbow there. And they clinch. Covington's eye is starting to swell shut. Just misses there with the left. Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully.
Lead left by Covington. Gets the single leg takedown. Covington's going for a choke. Ooh, he might have that submission locked in. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Nice positional control here. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
30 seconds now to go in round one.
Getting them out here.
Under 20 seconds now to go. Back mount now. Ooh, lands another pinpoint strike there, and no surprise to see the swelling upstairs get worse.
That accuracy, man, it's something to behold. This guy is so good at finding his target. Now, he's got a big old marker on the guy's face to try and hit. You have got a smart fight in front of you. You have got to move your head, or he's going to keep going there.
All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good. And that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, here we go with our next round. A lot to be happy about in that previous round. He's attacking the head at will, and until his opponent adjusts, might as well go back to it.
There was no negative to him headhunting. Most times the coaches yell, don't headhunt, don't headhunt. I'm yelling headhunt if I'm his corner, because every time he throws, he's landing.
Oh, lands a hip toss now. Nice straight there by Covington. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Nice jab there by Covington. Well, the body work starting to take its toll. Look at the redness starting to appear on his left side. That's a nice combination there from Covington. The hands, the feet really starting to catch up with the wrestling and the grappling.
Yeah, man, everything is coming together for Colby. Colby is now a top-flight mixed martial artist. Don't be fooled by all the words. This young man can really fight.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take you down very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point with his striking. They work very hard to improve his stand-up skills, and it's showing right now.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. You got to pay attention now before it gets worse. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Covington.
Massive target on the side of his face with all that swelling. And his opponent smartly continues to attack it. It looks like the referee is going to call in the position to take a look.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Less than 2 minutes now to go. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Covington. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Big combination here of ground and pound strikes. Nice work by Covington. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Covington. The ground strikes continue to pile up.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Another ground and pound strike lands.
Hey, hands up. Protect your face.
30 seconds to go in the round.
Like that.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
I need you to fight back.
Final seconds here of round 2. Oh, good ground and pound here.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, so that round is in the books. Choi's eye may not recover, folks. You can see the visible damage. It is nearly completely swollen shut at this point in time. Referee is watching things closely. I wouldn't be surprised, candidly, if the doctor stops the fight here between rounds. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
Third round underway.
Oh, he's hurt bad.
Well, new round, same result as he continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous round. Oh, he gets tagged again. Nice combination. Swing and a miss by Covington.
Just turning his hip over into the leg kick.
Choi's hook shot blocked. That one was telegraphed. Good job by the defense. looking for that left hand. Not there. Covington's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. The Korean Superboy getting tattooed by that stiff jab. Oh, roundhouse kick. Covington's being very intentional with his strikes here, targeting that eye that is already swollen on the opposition.
Now some separation from his clinch position. He's got the single collar tie.
Staying busy in the clinch, lands a nice punch there. All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to affect it. Oh, man, DC, he would appear to be in real trouble. All right, so it looks as though now the referee will step in to look at the swelling on that eye as he calls for the doctor. Maybe he wanted to step in earlier, but now he had no choice.
He had no choice. The swelling is so bad, he can't see. He's flailing at his opponent right now.
Yeah, that'll do it. It's essentially a Cyclops fighting in there with one eye, so fans don't like it, but that is the end of the fight. It goes into the books as a TKO via doctor stoppage. All right, well, you see the referee wave off the fight, courtesy of those doctor's orders. Let's check out some of the replays that caused the damage, champ.
I mean, great striking by this guy, finding a weakness and then really exposing his opponent's weakness. This damage was so great. The swelling was so great. Once the referee called in the doctor to take a look, he knew what he had to do.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, Colby Chaos Covington.
Oh, how good is that? You know DC loves when a wrestler gets a boxer out of there. This wasn't necessarily the forecast of the masses, but this is a huge result as he spins his career forward.
Well, not only to get the win, but to get the finish. Because we thought that if the fight would end